Located in the heart of New Orleans, the Superdome will be our host for the upcoming game between Atlanta and New Orleans. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
And we'll have perfect conditions in the Dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Hartsock, the man in motion. He looks to throw on 1st down. Defense closing in. Pass incomplete. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. The Falcons come out showing 3 wide. Turner takes the give. He's dropped around the 30-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Redmond dropping back. Pass is right, and he catches it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 39-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's a counter play. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. 2nd and 12 coming up here. They come out in the nickel. He drops back. He throws it, and it's completed. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He's dropped at the 49-yard line. Another 3rd down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their 2nd 3rd down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
Redmond set to go to the air. Passes it. It's incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
On play action, passes to his left. And he's out at the 44-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Back to pass. All kinds of pressure with the catch. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the 1st.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the 1st down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Gets it away cleanly. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. The Saints come out with the offset eye. Play action. He scrambles away. Houston gets his hand on it. Holston was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Breeze steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. They go with the run. And he's hammered at the 21. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up third down. New Orleans comes out in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Makes the short throw. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 17-yard line. They lose 3 yards on that one.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
He punts it. Jennings fields it at the 42. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that one.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Tackled right around the 42-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Redmond drops back. The pass is away. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
He drops back. He throws left. Makes the reception. It's a fumble. Shanley recovered it. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
He's looking to throw. And they're coming after him. Brings it in. Brought down around the 40-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He needs to get the pass off. No connection this time. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Second down now with 10 to go. They'll go from the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Drops back to pass. Throws it out. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 35. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Gets the punt away. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. On the ground with a tailback. And he dropped him in the open field. 6-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. New Orleans lines up with their prevent defense. Atlanta motions right. Redmond back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. What a hit at the 22. That's a loss of 4 yards.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Drops back. He throws on the run. Shanley catches it. Interception. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. And that was the worst possible place to throw that ball.
Yeah, especially because that guy was playing defense, and that guy not only will pick you off, but he'll put points on the board. What a play.
And here's the extra point. It's good. New Orleans is up a touchdown. Not a bad kick. From his own goal line. He's tackled at the 27. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll throw on first down. Short pass to his left. It's tipped and intercepted. To the 10. He's in for the score. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Here's the point after. And the point after is good. Here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Single back formation. Turner on the give. And they get him at the 33. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down. Atlanta sets up in the I. Looks to pass. He passes middle. Smith bats it down. Turner was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They'll need 8 here. The Falcons line up with 4 wideouts. Redmond takes it back. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 42. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Redmond drops to throw. Gets the pass away. He's brought down at the 38. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there. They'll keep it on the ground again. He doesn't get back to the line.
Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
The Falcons put a man in motion to the left. Drops back. Defense is getting pressure, and he's dragged down for the sack. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. It's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the running back. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. He looks to throw on first down, looking for a receiver. And they get him at the 36-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Breeze is in the gun. 4-wide formation. Breeze drops back to pass. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. Breeze is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. He looks to throw on first down. Surveys the field. And it's knocked down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Breeze calls for motion left. Back to pass. Throws out right. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
They'll give it off here. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. Second down and 9 to go. 3 wide receivers set. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain, and that makes it third down. High formation here. Sets up the play action. He finds the tight end in open space, and they get him around the 18-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
Nice play fake. Scans the field. Strong throw to his left. The backer picks it off. And he should have just thrown that one away.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
Play action. It's picked off. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Back to pass. Passes. Houston bats it down. Moore was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Second down.
They line up at the 20. Breeze is in the gun. 4 receivers wide this time. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Is there for the catch. Knocked out of bounds around the 19-yard line. Short gain on that completion.
A lot of times in that situation, they try to get the ball in the receiver's hands, hoping he'll make one guy miss and get away. That time, good tackling.
Guns it out. Completed. It'll be first and goal. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
There's a play fake. Short throw to the left. Touchdown. This has been an unbelievable start for them.
I think this defense would like a do-over, a chance to go back and start this one over again, because so far they have no answers.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks this one deep. Drilled at the 23-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. They come out with a big set. Give to the tailback. He took a shot at the 26-yard line. Turner gains around 3 yards on the run.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Again, he'll get the call. He fights forward to about the 29. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Makes his way to about the 38. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Pass is complete. And they get him at the 45. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 21-0. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. He drops back. Dumps it out left. Oh, and he dropped it. Robinson was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 45. Redmond is under center. He has 3 receivers. Handoff on the draw. Brought down around the 45-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up 4th down. Tremendous play.
Heenan is waiting for the snap. He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. Drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Tackled right around the 42-yard line. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 47-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He's dropped for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Give to the tailback. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. They needed the first on that play, and he delivered.
Nice run on 3rd down that time. Boy, you can tell the confidence they have in this running back. They're going to feed him the ball in difficult situations, and he came through there.
Looks to pass. He's under pressure. Picked off. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
First and 10. Ball on the 31. Offset I formation in the backfield. Turner gets the call. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. Turner gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. They motion to the right. A little misdirection. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Excellent execution on that counter.
Yeah, really not much the defense could do there. The backside really blocked down. They came around to the play side with those big offensive linemen. That one looked easy.
Fakes the run. With the pass. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 44-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion. So that'll make it 3rd down. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Nice play fake. Looking for an open man. And he catches another. Tackled at the 45. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
It's the tailback. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. Turner gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 41. Redmond lines up under center. I formation behind him. Nice play fake. Redmond gets sacked. So I have to ask, what happened on this play?
You know, it's difficult for an offense and an offense's ego to admit that you can't block somebody, but there are certain guys in the league that you just have to commit more people to block, and don't let it bother you. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Back to pass. Gets the pass off. McKenzie intercepts it. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Breeze drops back. He needs to get the pass off. Brought down at the 44-yard line.
You know, Drew Brees isn't one of those guys that came out with great measurables. He wasn't a no-brainer first overall pick in the draft like some of these quarterbacks. But the guy wins, and he understands defenses, and he manipulates defenses. He's so smart in ball games.
Hands it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 41. Breeze lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Little handoff. Tackled at the 39-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. From the 39-yard line. New Orleans goes with the ace set here. Fakes the run. Makes the grab. He's dropped around the 26-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
They'll throw on first down. Oh, and they got him. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And he goes down. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
I always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great, athletic, big pass-rushing guys.
He's tackled at the 34. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets the punt away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Drops back on first down. Rockets it. And he caught it. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
Little handoff. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. That was a strong run to pick up the first.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
Turner gets another handoff. They tackle him for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Throws on the run. Catch is made. Tackled at the 44-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Play fake. And the back has some running room. And he's decleated at the 45. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Drops back on first down. Strong throw. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
100 and 300 letters.
Turner gets another carry. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. The draw play to the running back gives them 8, maybe 9 yards. Atlanta sets up in the eye. He gets another carry. A nasty hit at the 37-yard line. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And after that miss, the score remains the Falcons nothing, the Saints 21. He fakes it. Passes to his left. He steps out around the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Breeze looking to throw. Gets the throw away. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. Hit hard at the 38. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
On play action, passes it out. It's broken up. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
No refunds will be issued.
He drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long Just too much to overcome.
He punts it. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Breeze, 4 receivers lined up here.
Ready. You 95. Blue 95. Let's go, baby. Get the ball up.
Hands it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. Breeze is lined up under center. 2 backs in the eye. Drops back to pass. It's completed. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Johnson gains about 4 yards there. They line up at the 21. Breeze comes to the line under center. Single back backfield this time. Back to pass. He's under a heavy rush. Comes down with it.
Sometimes I think because Drew Brees isn't a very big guy, people tend to think he doesn't have great arm strength. But when I go back and put on the tape, there's no question that when he has to make a throw, when he has to make that deep comeback kind of a throw, he has plenty of arm strength to do anything, and he's a big play guy. You always see him creating big play opportunities for his receivers.
About 7 yards there. That brings up second down. It's 2nd and 3. The Saints line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. Looks down the field. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Sets up the play action. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. 2 minutes to go in the half. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Drops back on first down. Surveys the field. There for the reception. And he's knocked out at the 36-yard line. Hartsock gains about 5 yards on the play, so that'll make it second down. 2 tight end set. Here's the halfback. He's dropped right around the 34-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Redmond comes to the line under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He's there for the catch. Brought down at the 20. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Looks to pass. He's running out of time. Pass falls incomplete. From the 20-yard line. Redmond is under center. Single back formation this time. They motion to the right.
This area does allow for vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalks.
Little handoff. He's brought down at the 14. Norwood gets 6 yards on the carry. Turner is the lone setback with 4 receivers in the formation. Moves to his right. He couldn't hang on to it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defenders.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Breeze with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He needs to get the pass off. Steps out at the 28-yard line. Back to the line, but nothing more. From their own 28-yard line. The Saints line up with an offset I backfield. Breeze takes it back. He throws right. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
You're the winner of an all-expenses trip to the beautiful Bahamas.
He drops back to pass. Fires it right. There for the catch. Huge tackle. He was gone. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Back to throw. Gets the pass out. And he catches it. He's dropped at about the 21. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
He fights forward to about the 20. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 20. The defense is in the dime. Drops back. Throws out left. It'll be 1st and goal. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Here's the kick. Jennings from the 6. Man, this guy is quick. He's tackled at the 34. Very dominant first half as we head to the locker room. Our score is the Saints 24, the Falcons 3. Kicks it off. Moore fields it at the 7. He's hammered at the 33. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Saints come out in the ace formation. Breeze calls for motion right. On the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Ready. Blue 95. Blue 95. Let's go. Keep playing.
Drops back. He rolls out to the right. They picked it off. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
He fakes it. He is hit hard on the play. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do?
Back to throw. Throws out to the right. To the 10. Makes the catch. Touchdown. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Thomas fields it at the goal line. Dropped at the 27-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Play fake. And the fullback is wide open out there. And he's drilled at the 43-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Cuts back and he's dropped. A pickup of 5. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Breeze comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Little handoff. Brought down at the 48-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and a yard now. Breeze is under center. They'll come up in an I this time. He'll get it again. He gets to about the 37-yard line, and that will definitely be enough for the 1st down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
He gets another carry. The defender gets him to the ground. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Saints line up with 4 wideouts. They'll keep it on the ground again. Dropped behind the line. Taken back a yard.
That looked painful on that one. And we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up. Had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Fakes to the back. And the defender intercepts it. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
They line up at the 36. Offset I formation in the backfield. There's a play fake, and the defense has a heavy rush. McKenzie bats it down. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. Redmond lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Guns it to the middle. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
And they get him around the 43-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
He gets another carry. Tackled at the 40, and he goes for a short gain.
If you're running back and your big offensive line keeps pounding those things in there like that, keep converting these first downs, it really starts to wear down a defense.
Back to throw. Gets it off. And it's completed. How about that pass?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
2 tight ends here. Hartsock is the motion man. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw out to his right. Knocked away. Mahaley was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. From the 28-yard line.
Yeah, we see that screen.
Only one man back.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Little handoff. He's tackled around the 25-yard line. Turner gets 3 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Back to throw. Looks down the field. Defender gets his hand on it, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Kick is up. And it's good. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
The kick. From his own goal line. Dropped at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Back to pass. Throws it short with the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. Holston gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down. New Orleans goes with the ace set here. East will look to pass. Dumps it out left. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
They'll throw on first down. He makes another catch. He's brought down at the 38. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 29-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Johnson is the motion man. Little handoff. He's dropped at the 28-yard line. Less than a yard. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 28. Atlanta lines up with 5 defensive backs. They're going to pitch it. He's tackled at the 27. He did a really good job picking up a yard and getting the first down.
The defense really did a pretty good job keeping that gain to a minimum that time. But once again, once you get one of these running backs in open space, usually they can find enough of a crack to pick up the first down.
Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Johnson gains just about a yard with a short completion. Breeze lines up in the shotgun.
Ready. Blue 95. Blue 95. Blue 95.
Looks to pass. Throws a bullet. I think he might have gotten just a little too aggressive on that one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And they say the defender made contact with the receiver too early.
But the defender can't go through the offensive player on the way to the ball, and that's what happened there.
Handoff up the middle. He fights forward to about the 7. They pick up 2 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
He lost yardage on the play. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Breeze drops back. Rifles it across the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. Moore was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Set down. The kick is up. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Norwood fields it at the 2. They get him at the 22-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Turner alone in the backfield. Gives it off. He's dropped at the 23. A pickup of less than a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Out of the I formation. Redmond with the give. Tackled at the 23-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and that makes it 3rd down. Redmond lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Redmond dropping back. Rifles it to the left. Bullock gets the pick. He's tackled at about the 25-yard line. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
Hands it off. Brought down at about the 21. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Breeze is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 14. Pickup of about 8. They line up at the 14. The Saints come out with 4 wide receivers. The quarterback in the shotgun. Drops back. Goes through his read. Boley gets the interception. Gets in for the touchdown. That was just a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
And that really changes the complexion of this game. First, you're down 2 scores. Now you're down 1 score, and you could just feel the excitement level on that sideline after that play.
This should add the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. Extra point is good. And here's the kick. From the 7. Brought down at the 36-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 42. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. Second down and 5. Ball on their own 42. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. He drops back. Defense closing in. Third down coming up after that incompletion. They come out with a big set. He fakes it. And he makes the tall grab. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
2 tight ends here. Breeze sends a man in motion. Someone jumped early down there.
False start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Drops back on first down. Brings it in. Tackled around the 45-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Tosses left. He's tackled at the 40. He did a nice job there on the run, and it was enough to get the first.
Good gain that time on the toss play, and everybody says, well, why do you not do that more often? Why do you try and pound it up inside? Well, there is a certain amount of risk. You toss it out there and you get caught on some sort of a blitz, you can lose 7 or 8 yards, almost like a sack.
He'll get it again. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. About 4 yards on that play. That brings up second down. Breeze comes to the line with 3 wide. They hand it off again, and they get him at the 34. A 2-yard run by the halfback. From the 34-yard line, Breeze is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Brought down around the 26-yard line. And it's the tailbacks with the big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Breeze is in the shotgun. 4 wide formation. He drops back. He throws left. He's brought down at the 19. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
They're going to pitch it. He makes a move, and he's brought down. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Facing another third down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
The kick is up. And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. He kicks it off. Norwood from the 4. Dropped at the 27-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Falcons line up in an I formation. Feeds it to the back, and he will lose yardage on the play. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage, loss of 1. Redmond will line up with the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Scans the field. And it's caught. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
He fakes it. Gets the ball away. And it's picked off. Brought down around the 48-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Off his back foot. Pass completed. To the 20. To the 10. He gets in for 6. They can really put up some points quickly with their passing game, huh, Chris?
You know, Tom, that's exactly what we expect to see out of these guys. When they start to click, they can do it as well as anybody throwing the football.
They're lining it up for the point after. Set down. The kick is up. Point after is good. Kicks it off. Norwood fields it at the goal line. Brought down at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. 2 tight end formation this time. Play fake. Rifles it to the middle. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Hit and drop behind the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. Fires it left. Tipped away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Looks to pass. Surveys the field. He drops it. Turner was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. The Falcons are lining up to punt it away. The Saints have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. He gets it away. Moore fields it at the 29. And they get him at the 43-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Breeze calls for motion left. Loose football. And they fall on the ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Dumps it out left. Great open field tackle. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
He's brought down at the 31. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Rifles this one out to the right. He's dropped in the open field. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Back to throw. Throws it out. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 16-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. He steps out at the 15, and not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
Feeds it to the back. He's brought down at about the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. From the 14-yard line. Atlanta comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Redmond has completed every pass on this drive. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Turner alone in the backfield. Turner gets the call. They tackle him for a loss. Big-time play by the defensive end.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Redmond with the give. He's tackled at the 2. 4-yard gain by the back. Big play here for both teams. It's 3rd and goal from the 2. Redmond is under center. Single back formation this time. They'll give it off here. He's dropped for a loss, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Redmond back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Great time for them to go to the air, Chris. He did a nice job getting open, and they scored pretty easily.
This passing combination is starting to get hot. You can now see the payoff for all the work that they've done in the offseason. They are starting to find each other, and it's starting to look easy.
Kick is up, and the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Breeze drops to throw. Passes to his left. And he's knocked out at the 33-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Lines up with 4 wide. Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. Houston bats it down. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. Redmond comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends. They give it to the tailback. What a shot! Turner picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Drops back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Huge hit. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Heenan awaits the snap. Punts it. It'll go out at the 45-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Breeze drops back. Passes to his right. He's dropped at the 42. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Breeze with the give. And they get him at the 41-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. They line up at the 41. The Saints line up with an offset eye backfield. Breeze looking to throw. Throws it. He makes another reception on the drive. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Drops back. Rifles it out there. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Again with the carry. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. That'll bring up 3rd down. It's 3rd down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 26. He's running out of time. Dropped behind the line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. They're going to try a long field goal here. This will be about a 43-yarder. And he got plenty of distance on this one. It's good. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 29-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 29-yard line. Turner is the deep back as they line up in the I. Back to pass. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 39-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
And they get him right around the 48-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Drops the easy pick. White was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Atlanta sends a man in motion. He wasn't set when he threw. He's tackled at the 38. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
They'll throw on first down. Short throw. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Looking for an open man. All kinds of pressure. It's picked off. That last interception was his third on the day.
Well, at least the coach doesn't have to worry about giving him a game ball. He already has 3 of them.
Breeze comes to the line under center. 2 backs in the I. Strong throw to the center of the field. Brought down around the 28-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
They go with the run. And they get him at the 34. They just seem to have no answer for this ground game, Chris.
And really, this defensive coordinator has no choice at this point. You have to start attacking. You have to start blitzing. Whatever you have to do to take away this running game because it is eating too much of the clock.
Tackled at about the 41. A pickup of about 7, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 42. Breeze steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. On play action. Passes to his left. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. Another solid game through the air by the quarterback. He's up over 400 yards now.
And you can almost see the smoke coming out of the back of the ball when he throws it. This guy has plenty of velocity. We talked to some of the receivers, and sort of joking around about, oh, come on, you can catch the ball. You got the gloves. You got all the stuff. And one of them laughed and said, hey, you try it. This guy brings it.
And it's picked. And they give them new life with that pick.
Yeah, they have a little life, but it's going to take a lot of Hailing Mary to pull this one off.
It's 1st and 10. The quarterback is in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation. He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. That reception is good for a gain of 4.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Redmond looking to pass. Looks for a man open. Is there for the catch. Tackled around the 42-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the right. Completed. Steps out at about the 41. Maybe a yard or 2 there. That'll make it 2nd down. Dimebacks in for this play. Back to pass. He throws right. And they get him at the 35. Douglas caught that one for a gain of 7. The quarterback is in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. They'll throw for the first. Short pass to his left. Drops the sure pick. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Redmond hands off to the left. Stops short. They'll set up shop at the 33. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. 2nd down now, 12 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. That brings up 3rd and 13. Ball on the 29-yard line. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Saints 40, the Falcons 27.